Tonight is Survivor Series, and I have my picks for you guys. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kevin Zwicker from Fast Count coming at you. And before I get into this video, please remember to like the video and subscribe. It helps the channel out in more ways than you even know. Plus, it's free. So tonight is WWE Survivor Series, and I'll be going live following the PLE tonight to give you guys my thoughts, break down what happened on the show, and just answer questions and be there as long as you guys want. So come by and kick it for a little bit. Now, this is a 5-match show, which means we will not be here for that long. And I'm going to start from the top. We're going to go with LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the U.S. Championship. The way WWE books Nakamura is so funny to me. It's like when they have a champion, they look at him and say, hey, we don't have an obvious opponent for you right now. So we're going to give Shin a call, get him off of the waves because he's a known surfer. We're going to have him beat a couple people, for 2-3 weeks to make you possibly think that he could win this championship and have him lose. I'm going to go with LA Knight because I feel like that's the obvious choice. Next, we're going to go with the Intercontinental Championship 3-way between Braun Breaker, Ludwig Kaiser, and Sheamus. Now, Sheamus is a guy who for years has talked about how he really wants to win the Intercontinental Championship. That's the last championship that he hasn't won for him to become a Grand Slam champion. And I do feel like he eventually will win that Intercontinental Championship, but it will not be tonight. I am going to go with Braun Breaker to retain. I have said it many times in previous different videos I've made. AEW used to talk about how these certain individuals were pillars of the company, and if WWE had their own version of pillars, Braun Breaker would be the main one on that pillar. So I'm going to go with Braun Breaker to retain. Next, we are going to go with Gunther versus Damian Priest for the World Championship. We saw these two connect at SummerSlam, and we saw Gunther get the better of Damian Priest to win the championship. And I am going to go with Gunther to retain and beat Damian Priest. And the reason why is I feel like the person who Gunther is going to lose the championship to is going to be an up-and-comer, such as a guy like Braun Breaker, maybe a returning Ilya Dragunov, or even possibly a nostalgia act like John Cena. We all know how they have been teasing about how John Cena could possibly win the Royal Rumble and capture that World Championship 17. And Gunther is a prime candidate for him to be taking that championship off of, because even if Gunther loses to John Cena, he still gets the rub of being in the ring with the guy who's such a legend. Gunther losing the championship should be a big deal to me, and I don't think that time is now, and I don't think that Damian Priest is the right guy to be taking the championship off of Gunther. Next, we are going to go into the women's War Games match. We got Team Liv versus Team Rhea. In any normal world, right, you would think that the team that has the 2 world champions should be the super team, which is Team Liv, but it's not if you just look at the members of the team in the individual sense. I am going to go with Team Rhea to beat Team Liv. And the reason why is, like I said, the star power is on Team Rhea's team. You got individuals like Bianca Belair, you got Rhea Ripley, you got Io Sky, you got Naomi, you got Bayley. It's just too much for the other team, and I feel like it will advance the storyline a little bit more. Next, we are going to go with the match that everybody cares about on the show, the match that everybody's going to be talking about after the show, in my opinion. We have the men's War Games match. We got the OG Bloodline plus CM Punk versus the new Bloodline plus Bronson Reed. Now, I am going to go with the OG Bloodline to take the W, but I feel like what is going to come out of this match, more importantly than who wins this match, is the fallout between CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Now, if you saw SmackDown yesterday, you saw that Paul Heyman and CM Punk are teasing the fact that Paul Heyman is going to owe CM Punk a favor. We do not know what that favor is as of this moment, but I feel like we're going to find out after this show. And I've talked about this before. I think that Roman Reigns versus CM Punk is the biggest non-Rock involved match that WWE can do at the moment. And I feel like we are going to be on the trail and start planting the seeds of us getting that future one-on-one match sooner rather than later. I don't think it's going to be the WrestleMania main event of night 1 or night 2, but I feel like it would be the perfect opportunity for them to build towards a big-time match at SummerSlam in New Jersey, where we all know that SummerSlam is 2 nights now instead of 1. We may be heading towards that direction, and tonight I believe that we will be finally getting on the right track to that match, and we might even get a possible Rock appearance on this show. I saw a few days ago that he has wrapped up his press obligations in filming for Moana 2, so we could be getting an appearance by the Great One. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What are your picks for tonight? Do you think we're going to get an appearance from The Rock? Remember to like the video and subscribe. I am Kevin Zwicker. I'm out.